Let me just open the game up properly. That came up straight away. That's nice. Motion effects. Is that full on the screen? You know what? When I switch to Need for Madness 2, it will fill up the whole screen. So I think I'm going to leave it like that, actually. I think it's better it stays in that state. Hello, hello. How is everyone? Quite excited for tonight because it's finally peaceful early. So I can actually start early. Hopefully get through this early. If I get through this early enough... Actually, my dad's going to be down in about an hour, isn't he? If that's the case, he would... hopefully I can still chat to you lot, even if the TV's blaring loud, but... It shouldn't be an issue. Oh, wow. Very hot day today. Don't know how it's like over in the States, but, yeah, over here in Europe, I guess more specifically the UK, one of the hottest days on record. I think tomorrow, technically today for me, but Wednesday is set to be the hottest day in UK history. Now, whether that means they're gonna record the black tarmac on on Heathrow Airport instead of actually, like, you know, a normal spot in the day, that's up for us to decide, because the BBC, you know, what's interesting is that, let me start a game actually, then I'll start rambling. Use our legend to maintain no shock. That intro screen is not as good as the OG, but it's still a good one.
3, 2, 1, go.
This version also has trees lining the way, and it also has don't tell me. It has, that's right, the songs loop perfectly, which for the version of the game I'm using, I obviously want to have that happen because the Beach Arcade Dream has the best loop of all the songs. I can go faster. This is as fast as I can go, unless I do stunts. Aside from that, what I was gonna ramble on about just now is and this is something you Americans can chip in to as well, is they've stopped mentioning climate change, haven't they? Or, you know, global warming, or whatever the flavor of the month term that they love to use to suggest that the world is gonna boil and we're all gonna die in specifically 12 years, and they say that every 6 years. And what I found funny is that my dad said it was 4 years ago actually they measured the tarmac on Heathrow Airport and deemed this as the hottest day in all of human history. This is clear evidence of climate change. If we don't give all our money to Jews right now, then 12 years we're going to be completely burned in a supernova. And that's what they sell us every 6 years. They say, oh, start ringing a little. Come here. I'm using 8%. Shouldn't be that bad. But yeah. And you notice that they haven't been ranting and raving about climate change in a while. And thus, we haven't had any mention of the temperature on planet Earth being record levels. Now, it's weird because climate activists will still, you know, the dumb single women who legit believe in this stuff, they'll easily be convinced that climate change is still like a thing, but we all obviously know that climate change is just a government's ploy in order to foster moral outrage and to get, you know, more money laundered into certain activities. I guess now that Epstein Island has been compromised, there's not much more point in leveraging money anymore. But last night it was thunderstorming over here. I saw lightning outside, which I guess isn't that uncommon. If it's super hot, we usually get super like rainy weather following it. Whoops. Yeah. I mean, but right now the big moral panic is Israel and Palestine or Iran or whatever's going on in the Middle East. Once there's a big like do you remember back when COVID-19 occurred and everyone was like, stay indoors, don't go near anyone. Then George Floyd tried to rob a store and got murdered. Okay, not murdered. He commits suicide. Whoops, am I not allowed to say that, YouTube? It doesn't matter. Everyone knows that's what happened. That big dumb ape. So he went to rob a store with a fake £20 note. $20 note, I guess. Got murdered. No, okay, he didn't. No, he didn't. Why do I keep saying that? It's funny to say murdered. That's why. He didn't get murdered. He killed himself because he overdosed on fentanyl like a crackhead. And then, all of a sudden, we're all meant to be locked down, and you know, don't go near anyone or else the police are gonna show up and beat you up and arrest you. But there's riots going on, and everyone in these riots are all no social distancing whatsoever. Everyone's breaking stuff and attacking each other, and yeah, suddenly the COVID scare has just disappeared, whoosh, completely out the window. All because one moral panic leads to one other being forgotten. Yeah, well, what they call climate change, humans throughout history have just called the sun. What are we gonna do? Fashion together billions of pounds, make a giant, like, I don't know, light switch, and then just turn the sun off? It's not gonna happen. Max ready? No. This round, this map is crazy unless I use this guy. Even the intro spin that they use copies the Need for Madness 2 style, because in Need for Madness 1 this little intro spin ended a little earlier. I need to smash up the formula. Nice. Spin me around like that. I love it when you get hit by a car like Max Revenge, for example, and then he just knocks you spinning in the air, and as a result you land and get max power. What's everyone going crazy for? I haven't had a chance to touch anyone because everyone's been trying to ram me. Bill Gates is working on the way to block out the sun. What a weirdo. Anyone who legit thinks they're gonna stop climate change is a weirdo. Why do I even call it climate change? When I was a kid, we called it global warming. Now they call, you know, I heard back in the 80s, Zombie, maybe you can help me out on this, they called it global cooling. And they predicted that in 2020, London, or the UK, would be in a Arctic climate and completely uninhabitable, or Siberian climate, like below zero. So if you get a temperature like that was 4 years ago. No, sorry, not 4 years ago. 6 years ago, they predicted we'd be, you know, living in Siberia over here in the UK, which hasn't happened because now it's the hottest weathers we've ever had. Now they're saying, whoops, okay, our predictions were wrong, or they say no, we've never made these predictions before. Just ignore what happened 6 years ago. All predictions say that the world is getting hotter. That's what global warming is. World's getting too hot, we're gonna boil and all die. Okay, sure. Now they can't say either global warming or global cooling because the weather, unfortunately for them, is too, it fluctuates a little too much. You know, thanks to the sun, thanks to Earth rotation, thanks to, you know, nature. Even thanks to rainforests. So what do? We'll just call it something vague, climate change. But a climate isn't like, you know, the Earth's climate. You can say that your room has its own climate to it. A climate of opinion, for example. So yeah, they're just being vague, and then they're saying, well, climate change is the great dictator of all our you know, earthly worries. Therefore, give all the money to, you know, more rich billionaires who pump that money into stupidness. I haven't smashed anyone up at all. Wait, okay, I busted them up, but I'm almost certain he went through the hoop this time. Boy, he's tough. Yes. Right, now that 2 people have been wasted, lead oxide should be provoked. Yep, here he is. There he is. Oops. Ah, what an idiot. Where are you going, Sonny Jim? Please. Ha! They've already figured out a way to sell sunlight to people who need it. Who on earth needs sunlight? Why can't you just go outside? Or they're talking about prisoners. Because I'm totally for locking people in boxes and starving them of sunlight. Heck, people are doing that right now. Heck, I pretty much do that right now. Who wants to go outside and meet fucking foreigners? Nasty people. I don't want to do that. Let's pick Max Adventure. I thought they were lizard people, not vampires. All I know is that I can't wait. Like as you mentioned, if a volcano erupts and causes like a volcanic winter or whatever, that'd be funny. Because I want to see these people die. Okay, maybe I should calm down my stupid fly in my face. Maybe I should calm down what I say. Things are a little funnier when you're memeing with your friends, but when you're, you know, being recorded on YouTube, can't really be saying stuff like that. Unfortunately, I think the AI picks up stuff you say. Unlike a zombie bomb, who can apparently say, who can call people in a very inappropriate words on her streams and never once get in trouble. It's a miracle. Look, There's trees in this version. What did I do here? Oh, I did. Okay, well, okay, I didn't say specifically what you say. Thank goodness. In fact, if I did repeat what you said, I'd probably get in more trouble. I don't know. I have a feeling that because that, you know, don't quote me on this, but because you're a woman, you might get in less trouble than me. I bet you there's people on Twitch, like let's say the funny colored people, who can say the foulest things to people on a platform that should be more censorious and get away with it way more than any of us could. But yeah, you're not. The more you say bad things on YouTube, the more likely you'll get fired at work. Whoops. The memes are different. and then you go writing that in that. I'm pretty sure that's an offensive. That, you know what's always bothered me is that, because I think that word is a banned word, like it can get you in trouble. You know what other word that can get you in trouble is the grape word. That's why Chronic, Undead Chronic, he's always, whenever he was on YouTube, he'd always say, you know, he's not going to say the word, he's going to replace it with grape, because, you know, that's a censorious word that can get you in trouble. Meanwhile, there's streamers I watch that use that word all the time. And like, why aren't they getting in trouble? He bloody clipped into me. Can't believe it. I clipped into him and I died. That's the power of Formula 7. Grapes are very good for you. I don't actually like grapes. You know what? There's the one Fanta I actually don't like. Is a grape flavored Fanta. Why? Because it doesn't taste like freaking... Maybe it's just grapes taste horrible, but it didn't taste like grapes at all. It tasted fucking nasty. It tasted like bloody licorice. And I usually love Fanta. I will have any Fanta you give me. Let me go back. That wasn't a good idea. However, I had grape Fanta, and it was dreadful, and I didn't like it. Not only did I not like it, but my sister and my mum liked it, and I was like, what? How do you like that? It tastes horrible. Tastes like licorice. On that subject, who actually does anyone here like licorice? Is that a thing that normal people actually try? Because I'll be honest, like, licorice is just puke. Licorice is like, I swear it's like residue off of like a car tire in the heat and then covered in sugar. I died again. Residue off of a car tire or whatever rubber that they use to make car tires is that poured into like a shape and then dipped in sugar, and that's licorice. In fact, does it even taste like sugar? You'll be polite and eat it. I'll be honest. If I'm ever around anyone's like place or anywhere and they like ask me if I like food or anything, I have I don't want to say very strict, but there's some foods I will just not have. You know, licorice I guess is a little bit more niche. That's like sweets. You can for treats and desserts, you can always just like, you know, refuse to have them. Just like, no thanks, I don't really want to eat any sweets right now. Me, I'd be like, no, thanks, I don't actually like licorice. I think they're nasty. But I'm just more, how do I lose? How am I dying of this guy? This is supposed to be the strongest car I have right now. Okay, back to my topic, licorice. Oh no, sorry. Well, yeah, there's licorice, which is horrible. Then there's just other foods that I just don't like. One in particular, and I know I don't. This is like Marmite. It's like you either love it or hate it. But what's it called? Onions. I hate onions. I absolutely hate onions. I don't know what kind of sicko you have to be to like onions. But onions are fucking nasty. Like, they taste... They don't even have a taste. They have like... It's like biting into a stink bomb. You bite them and then you can instantly feel like the horrible rotting flavour of the onion just permeating your breath. And their texture is the most nasty texture I've ever had the displeasure like. What is it? It's like eating snake skin, but like, I don't know, more horrible. Either way, licorice and onions, dreadful. You know what else? I actually don't like caramel. And you know why I don't like caramel? Because it's just tooth. It's like, you know how you have cement to mix bricks together and like, you know, make buildings? Caramel does that, but to your teeth. And I'm sorry, I'm not chewing on that horrible flavor, tough freaking caramel, just to have it stuck in my teeth and not be any pleasant anyway. Oh boy. Real licorice can kill you if you eat too much. Do you know what else can kill you if you eat too much? Everything on earth. In fact, do you know the only thing that can't is rabbits? You know why? Because they don't give you any nutrients. So you won't even, you'll die from starvation eating rabbits. My dad loves telling me that story. Oh, you can't eat rabbits because they don't have enough nutrients and they don't have fat in them. And like, yeah, I get it, old man. You've told me the story before. It's funny. It's funny when you hear people dying from eating too much rabbits because, like, grow a brain and eat anything else. Just go to the shop and buy a bloody chicken Caesar wrap. I know they're expensive nowadays, but you know, it's better than eating rabbits. When I'm done with this game, or my stream, I suppose, I'm gonna eat noodles. I'm gonna finish the rest of the barbecue that no one's bloody eating, except for me apparently. No one like pork. Pork marinated in barbecue sauce. Pork gammon bacon misshapes, okay? Marinated in barbecue sauce. The most beautiful thing I've ever had. Had it with pita bread, and for some reason no one else wants to eat it. Wait, licorice makes your body lose potassium. So I'm right in that licorice is just some poisonous acidic substance that is just foul. So why do people make it? Who's the smart ass who invented licorice? Thank you. Yeah, you said that earlier. You said that before, Zombie Bomb, that you don't eat seafood. Wait, no, it wasn't you. It was actually another streamer I was talking to before. One streamer I was watching before hated seafood. I don't know how people can hate seafood. Now, my mom used to make cod in that batter, like that breadcrumbs thing. I tell you what, there's two ways of ruining any food on planet Earth. And that's A, drowning it in onions, and B, covering it in stupid breadcrumbs. Because breadcrumbs are fucking... I don't want to eat those crispy little breadcrumbs, like, go away. Do you know what I do want to eat? The actual food. I had, why do none of you look like seafood? Fish are friends, not food. Is that you lot? You lot need to be great white sharks. Come here, okay. Fish is man food, okay? You grab a crab, bite its head off. I laughed at 4 minutes, 7 got wasted just then because we ran into okay. No, I will turn my back on you lot for all hating on seafood. I used to love. I really wish I could go to the seaside again because I used to go to the seaside and get like I used to get crab. I think it was like crab sticks and lobster sticks with the little seafood sauce in it. Amazing. But we stopped going there a while ago. And you know what? I used to order octopus, but me being a stupid little kid, I was like fussy eater. So they felt kind of weird to eat, so I just never ate them. And I never ordered octopus again. Now, looking back as an adult, now that I can actually like, you know, just endure things that I don't like. Like, I can eat onions, I can eat licorice, I can eat caramel. I won't like it, but I can do it. But if I do it now, I'd love to try and eat octopus again. I wonder if he can do it. He can. What a legend. A tabletop, excuse me? I hate the idea of people eating octopus. They are smart animals. I played Darwin's Paradox. And I was playing as an octopus. And he was very smart. You know what else are smart animals? I don't know. All I know is that we eat them. You know what I love is that there's that billboard idea, that billboard joke, where it's like Peter, whatever you want to say, Peter, and they're the animal rights protection people, and they make that billboard of like, you know, where do you draw the line between food and pet or animal? And then someone drew a line and it excludes the horse but includes the chicken or something like that. And I'm thinking, you're a cuck. You know why? Just eat all of them. Eat all of them like a real man. That's what I do. I really want to eat a horse burger. There was this scare going around. I don't know if it happened over in America, but I think in the UK there was this fear of like horse meat is being put into burgers, into beef burgers instead of cow. And I'm thinking, that sounds great. I want to try I want to try a horse burger. I want to know what horse tastes like. But no, all the scared little people. Can't eat horse. No, my horse. My horsey. Moosh, moosh, moosh. The people who let dogs lick the bridge of their mouth. Those freaks. Alright. Those are the people saying, I can't eat my horse. Can't eat my dog. Like, you know, the Chinese are based. Do you know why? Because they eat anything. They eat anything that doesn't speak Chinese. Which is what everyone should do. If you can't train an animal to speak Chinese, you should probably eat it. And the sad truth is that an octopus can probably learn Chinese. So I guess an octopus is off the menu. But I still want to eat an octopus. So I'm gonna annoy the Chinese on that one. Now we're going for the win. Alright, zombie. To traumatize you just a little bit, or I don't know if this will traumatize you. You see your pets, dogs, I think. You have dogs. Do you have a cat and a dog? Or like multiple dogs? Either way, hopefully it's not upset you. Could you imagine yourself eating those animals? Or is the idea of them being like, you know, your pets too much for you to try and eat? Because I'll give you my honest answer. I had a pet cat and my cousin had a pet dog. And despite me saying how I'd love to eat these animals, I couldn't eat those animals. They mean too much to me. So if that helps you with decision making, I wouldn't eat my own pets. But I would absolutely eat someone else's cat. In fact, there's that stupid stray annoying tiger cat out in our garden, roaming around the gardens, who's just a menace. We should just eat him. I guess I'm not getting repaired. I'm on 1 HP mode. Okay, now I'm on 1 HP mode. I'm doing these stunts perfectly so far. Please. Thank you. Stop reversing my car. I hope the chat froze for me. Okay, it hasn't froze. Guess what time it is, guys? Ladies and gentlemen, we are at the featured stage of this of the stream, the Beach Arcade Dream. And in honor of that stage, Levita Crab. You know why? Because it's purple, it's sleek, it looks kind of dangerous, and it looks like me. So let's go chill out in the haunted beach nightmare. And we have the perfect loop this time. Thanks for the push, guys. I think next week is actually... It's not the Dances of Monsters, is it? I think it's... next week is another Dr. Monster stage, actually. I think it's the 4th Dimensional Vertigo, which is Need for Madness 2's last Dr. Monster stage, which is Nightmare stage. But we're going to be playing those ones. Did I say any funnies while you were gone? I'd ask you this, Raisin. Do you have any pets? Any lovely animals? Past or present? That you keep around your house? That make you smile? That you look into their eyes and you see your own reflection looking back into you? Or do you know anyone else in your family who has pets? Not anymore. Sad. I'm guessing that means you had a pet and it didn't make it. Used to have a cat named Lucky. I used to have a cat named Sunny. He was the cutest little cat. Right, second question. Would you imagine yourself eating that cat? Because like I said, whatever answer you give, personally, I wouldn't eat my own cat. Despite the fact that I am very pro eating animals, even cats and dogs, even if someone owns them. Just not mine. In fact, now that I don't have a cat anymore, I'm even more pro people eating cats. Because now I don't have to get attached to the thought of mine getting eaten. I guess the worms have already eaten mine. Or, you know what, my cat is actually buried in my garden with my brother's towel over it. Which is funny because people, if they dig up that cat, they might assume it has my brother's name as opposed to its real name. Whew. You would not eat a cat? Gross! What kind of human are you? Wimpy human. I bet you only eat vegetables. I bet you're a vegetarian. Or let me guess. Some animals are okay to be eaten, but others aren't. You're not an equal opportunist animal eater. Alright, we're going back to Mr. Smash'em. You know, I actually respect people who come here, you. Come here. People are like, you know, there's some animals you can eat and some you can't. And they're like, because some animals are like, you know, more precious or whatever excuse that they use than others. You know what I say? That's a great answer. Can we use the same excuse for humans? Ooh. Second you say that, now it becomes an issue. Can't say that some humans are okay to be, you know, discriminated against. You can say for animals. Bang, get out of here. Dr. Monstaa is out of here. Oh, next. Who's trying to smash? Come here, you. Oh, dude, like this is why I'm actually very. My thoughts are always my own, and I'll be proud of that. Because anyone's like, oh, would you eat, or like, would you be racist? Like, ooh, you think, like, they're these base people think, ooh, all humans are all genetically different. Look how racist I am. All right, do you think the same for animals? Would you eat a cat? Would you be okay if I took your dog right now, chopped him up, put him in a stove, and fed him to you? Now the response is a little different. All of a sudden, some things are meant to be discriminated against, but not others. Me, fuck that cat. I'ma eat the cat. I'ma eat the dog. One China. Let me read that one. You know why being a vegetarian takes too much work? Because it's unnatural. Humans are meant to eat. I would try. Yes. Brad comes in with the save. You had a horse burger. Now you're all making me jealous. I want a horse burger. I can't believe I missed out on the horse burgers. We're actually almost done with Need for Madness 1. Ah, yes. Radical 1 and El King are both here. Ooh, smash. He's gone. He's out here. He is history. Come here, you. Get out of here. One day, I'm gonna go China, and I'm gonna eat the finest horse that they have. And you know what I heard? I heard that the dogs that they have over there, like they have the name tags of the animal, and they have the name tags of the animals as on like the meal, so that you know your meal has like your dog that you're eating has this pet name to it. Like that's, I don't know about you, that sounds freaking funny. Like little Ching Chong Wang is missing her little pet Wonjong. Yes, see, Brad is right. Animals were put on Earth for us to use. I want to wear a gorilla skinned coat with the fanciest bloody snake skin boots, crocodile leather trousers with a necklace made from bloody great white shark teeth. I wanna be blinged out. What other animal hood? What animal can I wear for a hoodie? I want to wear a dead duck for gloves. Like these sick animal lovers who let their pet dogs lick the bridge of their mouth. They hear me say all that, but ooh, ooh, ooh. But then the second CNN tells them of a story, they're immediately like, oh, we should cut that person's hands off. Like, okay, Deirdre, your dog hasn't finished licking your mouth yet. Filthy animal. This is... I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't think I've ever watched that movie. Is it? It is a movie, isn't it? All I remember is from crocodiles. I remember Lake Placid 2, and there's a scene in it where there's an old lady feeds a crocodile her cow, or I don't know if it's her cow or a cow. She puts it by the river and goes, "Come and get it," and then, yeah, the crocodile eats the cow. Who doesn't want to eat animals? Wimpy gay vegetarians do. Now, okay, if you want to be fancy and say, oh, I want to be a vegetarian for religious reasons, like, your religion sucks. Okay, Christianity is the one true religion. Your foreign sandboy religion, where you splash acid in women's faces for not covering their ankles, okay, your sicko religions can go fuck themselves, because I don't care about them. No one should care about them, because you're animals. But then again, we can't consider you animals, because cannibalism is, I'm pretty sure, not a good thing. So if we're eating all animals, but we can't eat humans, or lesser humans, like migrants, who are their own sort of breed of animal, then I guess we can't really eat all animals. You've eaten alligator as well. Why is everyone eating fancy animals except me? You've eaten a horse burger and an alligator, and you've eaten shark fin. Oh my goodness. I need to clearly. What is he doing? Clearly, I need to save up money to go to one of these exotic countries. Hopefully not surrounded by migrant animals, and, you know, enjoy these amazing foods. You've eaten shark as well. Why is every American... If Zombie were here, I'd ask if she... Wait. She doesn't eat fish though. And a shark is a big dumb fish. You know what animals you lot should be more like, or humans should be more like? Like the frog. Frogs are the vacuum cleaners of the ponds. They are just, you know, I love frogs because frogs are just big, dumb, green animals, and all they are just a pair of just 2 pairs of legs and a black hole for a mouth and a digestive system. All they do is just fucking swallow. They just swallow everything. You've all eaten alligators and sharks. You've all eaten everything. I'm gonna eat you lot in a second. You've eaten frog's legs as well. I'm gonna eat you, Brad Skegg. I'm eating chat now. Stop! Fucking... I don't give a damn who that fucking ASU guy is. Stop vibrating my phone to tell me about dumbasses on Twitch. Freeze. Ooh, and I got the... What? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, he's trying to kill me. Separate. You. Yeah, I mean, Raisin, I've seen a channel like that before. I've seen two channels like that. There was one called Bug Frog, which I used to love watching, because this guy had pet frogs, and he had little music playing, like, and I used to love listening to that. Like, I'd show it to my dad as well. He'd laugh at it, and he just have these. Okay, sure. You have these big goofy frogs, and he put like a squirrel, like not squirrel, okay. Put like little insects in there, and the frog would just eat them. Like a wasp. This idiot's gonna kill me. This psycho, this bloody lunatic. This lunatic is just bloody chasing me. For what? Being good at the race? Go chase someone else, you crazy idiot. Fucking okay, if he hits me one more time, I'm actually just gonna switch to lead oxide and try and race him. Because he's just annoying me now. Okay. Oh yeah, the Hoover of the floor, the Hoover of the insect world, the frog. But yeah, these frogs, like, I also watched this video of an African bullfrog, and this African bullfrogs, things are fat. They are fat as hell. It's so hilarious how fat that thing is, and it had 10 mice in the cage of it, and one by one it just ate them. Just one big gulp, just snatched them up and ate it. It was so fat it couldn't move. Easily like 3 times. Like it's about, the frog was about the size of like a human chest. It was like just a massive fat creature. And there's just like these mice just squealing around in the pen, in the little cage, and it just slurped them up, and that's it, gone. Mouse gone. I wish I had like a hyper aggressive. Oh my god, what is this lunatic doing? This guy, okay. No. Okay. That's annoying. You're getting wasted. Come here. Where are you? I'm not in the mood. I'm just gonna... Like, you've been chasing me around like a psycho all fucking race. Now you wanna run. Now you don't wanna fucking try and smash me. What are you doing? Whatever. He's not doing any stunts. Somehow he has more power than me. There you are. Moron. Come over here. Sword of Justice is gone. Now everyone's smashing each other up. Descended into chaos. We descended into madness, and I shall emerge victorious. Please don't jump me like that. Now it's just a little punk tornado shark. Where you going, boy? Oh, upside down. Oh, please. There we go. There we go. I told you I'd waste you all. Alright, now that I'm not distracted with being rageful. No, wait. Hold on, let me just scroll back in chat. I saw, wait, ostrich. Ostrich leather is cool. That's going on the, that's going somewhere on my animal collection. Frogs. Frogs are cool. I love them. And no, I'm not eating a pufferfish. Why does everyone keep saying Twisted Metal? Everyone keeps mentioning Twisted Metal. At least people were here, kind of, partially for the gameplay. I have drinks, fizzy drinks. I have, what is this? Cherry and vanilla flavoured Pepsi. This is a cherry tango. And an orange Fanta. And I'm having 3 of them at once because I don't have work tomorrow. Perfect. I spilled some. I wonder how all 3 of them. By the way, that's the rule, by the way. If you ever have fizzy drinks, you must mix them together. I don't make the rules. Actually, I do make the rules. Oh, we're not having that one. You want Brad to stream Twisted Metal? I could stream it after I've finished Bloodborne. Come here, come here, come here. And you know when I'm getting to play Bloodborne? Whenever I bloody well feel like it. I want to play it on Fridays and Saturdays. Maybe Sunday nights as well. Tuesdays are Need for Madness nights where I can sit back, play a goofy racing game, still get annoyed at the racing game, but just chat to people. I am not streaming Disco Elysium. I have seen that game before, and I think it's long and goofy and not interesting. Someone just got absolutely smashed. I'm playing Bloodborne. I will play Bloodborne. Hey, you know what? Do you want to know a secret? You know everyone's like, oh, duh, Bloodborne, you can only play on the PS4. You know there's a fancy little trick you can do on the PS5. And it's called, you can play PS4 games on the PS5. Seriously, you can go on the PS4 right now, go on the store, go find Bloodborne, and then just fucking download it and play it. Well, you can buy it, download it, and play it. And it'll be the PS4 version, but you can play it on the PS5. That's how I play Nier Automata, by the way. And I took a picture of myself playing Bloodborne as well, because I was going to stream it on my PS5, but I couldn't find a date where I was quiet enough down here. But yeah, you can just play PS4 games, or PS4 versions of games as well, because sometimes they have both versions, PS4 and PS5, on the store. You can just play them on the PS5. So when I hear these soy lattes saying, duh, you need a PS4 to play your Bloodborne, I'm like, no, you can just play on your PS5. Oh, but the PS5 doesn't have games. Okay, Bloodborne's not a game then. Duh, but I can only play Bloodborne on the PS4. No, you can play on the PS5. Duh, but I don't want a PS5, it's got bad graphics. Then you're not a gamer. I don't know what to tell you. At that point, you're just being an idiot because you want to. Keep focusing on emulating games, dumbass, when you can just play it on the PS5. Be smart, not a retard. Be a console fan, not a PC fan. Also, I haven't seen full gameplay of Disco Elysium, but I've seen enough of it to make me think like, this game's a bit, not weird, it's just not my style of game. I'm not really interested in like these point and click adventures. You have a PS5? Great, you can play Bloodborne. Like any game that is available on the PS4 that you can find on the store, you can just play digitally on the PS5. Like it still has my PS4 save data on it. I could probably play Borderlands 2 on my PS5. And it'll still have my save data from my PS3. Ooh. I wonder. Oh, I didn't get the stunt. Either way, I got knocked down. Yeah, I've never beat Bloodborne. Well, now's your chance, because you have a PS5. I can play, here's the thing. I can play, I can put my disc in my PS5 to play WWE 2K18, and it will have all my save data except the DLCs or any of my save data downloadable content. And the reason is because the DLCs are not actually available in the PS5 store. I think that's the reason. Or it might be an issue with the actual console version, not the actual disc version. But I can't play WWE 2K18, which is my favorite one after all the classic ones. my favorite one that I cannot play on the PS5 because it doesn't have all the DLCs and all my saved content on there, which I'd love to have. Which means if I want to play my favorite wrestling game, I'd actually have to go get my PS4 out, which is something I don't really want to do. Smash up High Rider first because he's the toughest guy here. Never gotten past it. Is that why you like Disco Elysium? Because it requires not having to play the game. The third boss of any Dark Souls game, not even Dark Souls 2 or Demon Souls. I've got the Platinum Trophy for Deep Bloodborne, Sekiro, and Dark Souls 3. I want to get the Platinum Trophy for Wu Chang, but that'd involve me playing it off stream. And I have to go through like 2 more endings. Probably not that difficult. I think I also have to collect like a lot of collectibles as well. Which, it's not that it's long, it's that I have to, that's a lot of dedication time that I could be spending playing Marvel Rivals or making 3D art or something else. And I love Wu Chang. Like, old me, back when I used to play Dark Souls 3 all the time, if Wu Chang was around back then, I'd be playing Wu Chang all the time. But current me, current employed me, a little too much on my plate. Bang, there we go. Come here, you. High Rider was the person I wanted to waste first. And now look, he's the last man standing. Oh. You tried. By the way, when you're playing Demon Souls, are you playing classic Demon Souls or PS5 version? Because the PS5 version is like horrific and a solid bad remake. Can this just stop bumping me on the road? You have the you're a console cheater, Brad. I just realized what you wrote. To be fair though, that's the same on my account. Because me and my brother used to share an account. Back in like, this was back when we first made accounts, back in like the PS3 days. He made a classic account. And then it had a silly name to it. So then he wanted to make a new account. With a new username. And then that was our like shared account. And then he didn't like the name of that. Well, not that he didn't like the name of that one. We were sharing an account at the time because because he mainly played the games I often used to watch, and I play my own games sometimes. But then he decided he wants to have his own game, his own account, and then we can just have shared data on it and then play our own stuff. But before that, he used to play on that account, and he got a lot of platinums. I actually got a lot of platinums on that account as well, but he got a lot of platinums on games that he used to play. He got the platinums for the Batman Arkham games and the God of War games. I got platinum games. I got platinum trophies for shooting games like Transformers War for Cybertron and Call of Duty Black Ops, and I think several other action games. Like I got trophies. We had our own games that we played, and we got our own platinums for it. But then when he gave the account for me, I obviously kept the platinums that he had for it. And as a result, it looks like I got the trophies for it. And then you know what happened? He decided, like, okay, for the games that he got the main platinum for, that he loved, his OG games, when he made his new account, he played them on his account, and he sped run to get the platinum trophies. Like, he got the platinum trophy for Batman Arkham Asylum in like 9 hours of gameplay. Oh yeah, you know what? That's actually I have the platinum trophy for Skyrim. I also have the platinum trophy for Borderlands 2 across like each console as well. Like Borderlands, like PlayStation 3 and 4, I have the Borderlands 2 platinum trophy. And I think I've also got Skyrim on PlayStation 3 and 4 platinum. Like, I'm similar. So some of my platinums are just the same game across the different platforms. But Brad, now that you're here, there's something I wanted to ask you. We have so Street Fighter announced Tifa coming into the game. Yay, everyone's happy. The Garden of the King. Right. And then Tekken announces Giga Chad Yujiro Hanma. And then Fatal Fury City of the Wolves has Kenshiro. So here we have two alpha games here. Fatal Fury and Tekken, with just proper men, proper geezers eating there. And then we have Tifa being all cute. Oh, obviously she's a hot, strong martial arts woman. Yeah. But these two games picked the two biggest Giga Chads in anime right now. Or maybe not right now, because Kenshiro used to be like the Giga Chad. Now it's Yujiro Hanma. So we got the strongest Giga Chad in history versus the strongest Giga Chad of today, Kenshiro and Yujiro Hanma. And then Street Fighter, they include the Indian Fart Man, random Filipino ego, who doesn't even look Filipino, mind you, and what's it called? He's the World Tour character, that's it. World Tour character. Who's fine. I think he's fine. I think he should be free, mind you, but he's fine. And then they had Tifa. I was like, yeah, oh, Tifa, oh, I'm so happy to play as her. Right, firstly, 90% of Tifa fans don't even play Final Fantasy 7, so some Tifa fans are like Nier Automata fans. They've never played the original game. And when I say Nier Automata fans, like 2B fans, you can play, like, you don't have to play Drakengard, but you do have to play Nier Automata. And some people never done that. Tekken I think would have been much better for Tifa. Mainly because bloody Street Fighter now is just Drive Rush, isn't it? Like, people are complaining that Street Fighter is just basically a spectator game rather than an actual like skill-based fighting game. And for that, yeah. And yeah, 2 Bs in Soul Calibur. And so is Geralt. And so is, I think, Noctis from Final Fantasy. Wait, there's another guest character I'm thinking of. Rachel from Ninja Gaiden is in Dead or Alive. And so is Mai and Cooler Diamond. Still, like, aside from the fact that Tekken and Fatal Fury picked absolute Giga Chads for their guest characters, I'm still very happy to play as Tifa. I can't wait. Oh my goodness, sure. Oh no, get over here. Noctis is in Tekken 7, okay. Is Tekken... Was the Samurai Showdown? Is that Haomaru or Nakoruru? It was Haomaru, yeah, actually. We're on Tekken 8 now, aren't we? I'm still thinking we're on Tekken 7. Oh, he crashed into a wall and died. Fatal Fury added Mr. Karate into their roster now, and it's Robert as Mr. Karate. And at first I was thinking, it's not Ryu, and it's not OG Mr. Karate, and Robert's a bit of a goof. I'm thinking, are we gonna get a serious Mr. Karate? And then out comes his trailer, and then out comes his like actual gameplay, and like he's serious. And here's the thing, they made him serious in the most Robert Garcia way that they could make him. He's cool and serious, and that is exactly how you wanted him to be. Geese, Akuma, Noctis, and it was Negan, his name was. Does that mean, so we're on Tekken 8 now? Who are the guest characters for Tekken 8? Is it just Yujiro right now, or is there other people that I'm missing out? Because I tell you what, Geese and Akuma, like, those are beast guest characters. Akuma and Geese, like, they're basically the two of the strongest guys in. Okay, he really came flying out of the side just to hit me. Oh yeah, that's right. They got the what's her name? The ninja girl. They're getting Bob, and they're getting Rue, or is his name Rue or Kangaroo? Now I remember that announcement trailer. Now it's coming back to me, yeah. That cool ninja girl. She's already in the game. Bob hasn't come out yet. When's Yujiro coming out? He's coming out after the Kangaroo, isn't he? So we've got a lot of time to prepare for him. I don't know if it's just me, but like, I think a lot of these fighting games should like have guest characters in them. Like, okay, firstly, I think there should be an effort to include them in the lore of the game. Like Samurai, what's her name? In Samurai Showdown, they had Baiken and Warden. Baiken from Guilty Gear and Warden from Of All Games For Honor. And in their arcade mode, and I think in like their in-game lore, they actually made it so that these characters had a place within this universe. And I think that's great. I think if you can find a way of incorporating these characters in, even if they're not canonically from there, but in some way of making them fit in the game and make sense, I think that's great. You have all the current fighting games. Do you have King of Fighters 15? You know what, I really, like, if I had more time to just sit upstairs and like play games, I'd wish I could play like I mainly play fighting games to play like single player story mode though, like, or just the arcade mode, to just like play as the characters, beat people up, have fun, and like unlock the endings. Like when I played Marvel vs. Capcom 3, for example, I think I only played online a few times. 90% of my game time was just spent doing all the arcade modes for all the characters and doing the I like that like Cosmic Invasion game mode where you can select cards for your characters and change their effects and whatnot. But other than that, like I never really played competitively. I need to get out there because Elking is rising. Mission race 8, which is this one, is actually the halfway mark of Need for Madness 2. Big man. Oops. There we go. You're a superstar. Do you know who they should include in a fighting game? They should include my avatar character. Wouldn't she be cool? A demon spawn with a scythe and power drain powers, who has a death sentence and dread. Guys, it feels good to be the king. fancy. My drink has all 3 flavors at once. And the next Street Fighter, I don't know if you saw, but they I think their plan roadmap for Street Fighter is to keep it going until year 10, which is 6 more years minimum. Also, I don't know about you, the new Virtual Fighter game I think looks great. Like, especially the fact that it's got what looks like a dedicated story mode to it, which I love. And SNK, maybe it's just me, they don't, like, I don't think they ever let down. Especially if the next King of Fighters is gonna follow on from the next game, and story-wise as well. If we're gonna get a like King of Fighters 16, and it like has the returning Nest characters come back, oh my goodness, what is going on? Tell me then I think King of Fighters 16 is gonna go cool. It's gonna go hard. Holy, get away from me. Another notification, what is this? Thank goodness. Thank goodness High Rider's got such great handling. All I know is that Street Fighter, if they plan on still using the RE engine, they need to realize that Drive Rush and, like, you know, being so casual friendly is like, it's great for keeping the World Tour fans happy who love just dressing up their maker character. But if they want to stay like in the good graces of like proper hardcore gaming fans, like fighting game fans, they need to realize that making their game so casual friendly is a very bad idea, because people still to this day revere Street Fighter 4 for how good of a fighting game that was, and how great the skill ceiling was for that game. Whereas now the game is becoming less about fun and more about being a spectator sport. I don't know where my E8 is, but I'm just so far. It's an intrusive system. Like, because I love watching this person. It's a guy called Snake Eyes, and he's like my favorite Street Fighter 6 streamer, because he's an OG, he's cool, and he's he's smart and knowledgeable on the game. And and every time I watch him, he's always giving insight on how like gimmicky, fuck's sake, the game is. And not in a derogatory way, but he knows, like, he's played all the games, so his word is like from a place of experience. I wasted High Rider. I might like, cause I downloaded 4 to play it, like try it myself, just for a bit. I also downloaded 5, and both of them I never liked. Fuck off, really? He had more power than me. You know, I should really play the old 2D fighting games. I was thinking of streaming like all of the classic SNK King of Fighters games. Like starting with 1994, going to 1995, and then 1996, and all the way up to I think it's I could play all the way up until King of Fighters 14 if I really want to, or 15 even. He's not taking any damage. Okay, he's gone. And I also want to play the, as you mentioned, the Capcom versus SNK games. Sure. Push this loser around. I think my first fighting game was technically like one of the silly ones from the old Sega console. I remember playing a Terminator fighting game way back in the day. But my proper first fighting game, I think, was Tekken 6. It was either Marvel vs. Capcom 3 or Tekken 6. And I actually love Tekken 6. One of my old art teachers used to play Tekken 6 as well. I used to see these games played on the arcades as well. Did he actually come all the way over here? Oh my goodness. So I have a soft spot for Tekken. I should, you know, I should, if I wasn't so, like, hung up on so many of these other games, I should just get back to playing fighting games a lot, shouldn't I? Now that I think about it. Come on. Look how beaten up he is. Don't. No, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. Come here. Alright, you're getting wasted first now. For being a big fucking dumb ape. Come here. No way you got away with that. You fight me in Tekken. I've never played Tekken 7. I should. Wait, which is the first Tekken game to introduce that purple-haired chick, Rainier? The daughter of Heiichi Mishima. She's a cool-looking character. Is she Tekken 8? Or is she Tekken 7? Cause I'll tell you what, I play games if I'm a sucker for cool characters. That's why I'm actually such a big fan of fighting games, despite like not playing all of them. Playing a few of them, but not playing like all of them so often. Because I love the characters. How is he still alive? There we go. Rainier's she's Tekken 8. So Tekken 8's actually been out longer than I've realized, because like I said, I asked her if she was Tekken 7. I guess I've completely forgotten that Tekken 8 is like a thing. I'm just silly, but yeah, she looks quite cool. Might yay. There we go. Right. Now it's just me and machine. Me and mean machine. Turn around. Okay, why is he still winning charges with me if he's got probably no power? Tekken 8 is on its 3rd DLC season. So it probably came out around the same time as Street Fighter, didn't it? It doesn't make it mean it's like 3 or 4 years old now. Am I just that far out of the loop? That I've forgotten how old Tekken 8 is. The machine is so crumpled up, he's trying to get this so badly. I'm actually in 2nd place because she's closer to the first checkpoint than I am. Look at this freaking creep, I swear. Look at this creep. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, he's such a creep. Oh my, okay, sure. Now he's back to being a creep. Oh my god. Please, let me just fucking ram this guy. How is he not busted yet? Thank you, thank you. For God's sake. It's taking me so long. You don't have a PC? How can you play Need for Madness if you don't have a PC? That seems like a bit of an issue. I hope that sound doesn't pick up. You have that mouse detective shooter game? What is it? Mouse PI for hire, is it? Yeah. That was good. Oh, okay. I'm streaming this every Tuesday. Near Automata, streaming that. By the way, PS4 game, Near Automata. Gonna be streaming that on Thursday. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday nights, I might be playing. I want to play Bloodborne, just to give everyone like a nice little playthrough of the game. Then uninstall it, and then play like what you know how, as I stream Marvel Rivals, and I stream it like from my PlayStation. I want to do that, but with Street Fighter 6. Go on Street Fighter 6 on my PlayStation and stream games there. Okay, sure. Don't know what machine's doing. Hello, you. Hello, High Rider. Huh! You got wasted. I wish other people would play Need for Madness. Like I said the other day, I was watching someone playing. They were playing Wu Chang, and they were streaming it, and I was so happy. I went in there streaming. They was such a chill person as well. It was great to just sit there and like just. Oh no, no, please! You're a fucking fat retard. Okay. You're an actual fat retard. Nah, just for that, I'm wasting you first. What is this fat retard doing over here? And this game just like... I don't know why this version upped everyone's strength so bloody high. Like, no one gets organically wasted anymore. I have to bloody crash into everyone. I have to play a super strong guy like bloody Yell King and just forcibly ram everyone. A dumbass machine. Sure. Did he just cut midway? Please. Where are you going? Okay, whatever. Where's everyone going? That's just mentioning The Simpsons. I'm guessing that's like mentioning Simpsons Hit and Run, obviously, which was a classic. Look at that. Hits and dead, no momentum. I'm hitting this big idiot again. Look at that, just zero momentum for some reason. There's not like in the first game where you whack someone and there's like that thud and then they just lose half their health. No, this one you have to like, you hit them and then you graze them and then because every card's bloody as tough as Sword of Justice. They barely lose any health. Move out of the way. Idiot. Idiot. You thought you were tough. He thought he was him. Clipped into High Rider and killed himself instantly. Right, lead offside. It's game over. Oh, he landed upside down. And I barely have any strength in that hit. Why? Oh, he's going for repairs. And that's it. And that's it. Oh, yes. Like Simpsons Hit and Run. Simpsons Hit and Run was an absolutely amazing game. Hey, you. Thanks. Thanks for that. Okay. Oh, nice. Come here, you. If I touch Formula 7, he's actually just gonna blow up my car. Because he is glitched to high heavens. So I need to kill Sword of Justice first. What is going on? There we go. Alright, now we'll just collide with this guy. And then we both die. There we go. See, I knew I was gonna happen. Fairly well, Brad. I'll probably be finishing this quite quickly anyway. Because I got this race. And then the next two races is going to be machine smashes everyone. And then I'm good. And this is a race. Oh my god, and both the big guys are here. Please don't. While Canyonero got eliminated. Oh, nice. There's Oaking. That's actually quite good. Ramp here. Nice. Around. There's Radical 1. No. Ooh. Slip through. Beautiful. There he was, right there. How quickly he can catch up. I want to see just how quickly he caught up. Oh, okay, that's true. Let me just smash everyone to bits. Go. How did he survive that? There we go. Whatever. Where are you going? Oh, of course I clip him. Of course I'm tripping over the bloody flooring. Oh my goodness. Let me move. Hey, remember Dr. Monstaa, this ain't the originals. You can't actually fight me in this one. Neither can Radical 1. And neither can Elking. Yeah, that's it. That's the game. And he's coming straight for me. Yep, that's it. That's it. They made machines so overpowered in this game. Now, it's time for this stage. The grandest stage of them all. With an uber buffed machine. Please. Oh, what's the matter? Turn it upside down. Oh, what's the matter? Now you lot have no more guardians. Come here, puny high rider. I'm fairly certain they made a machine faster in this game as well. What? You want beef? Whatever. And then we just get back to wasting these idiots. What is that guy doing? He survived that, by the way. Boom. Get out of here. That was a clean interception. I wasn't even intending on that. Oh, Elking wants beef. Ooh, I can waste you now. Boom. See, for some reason they're more suicidal in this one. And the reason is because they, look, you can't fight the machine in this one. Where you going? Ah! It's easier to break bloody Dr. Monster than it is to break High Rider, apparently. Why are these little cars not dying? There we go. Bang. Alright. Please. And that's it. That's Leaf Madness done. How long was that? Oh, 2 hours. Quite quick. Just like the song Beach Arcade Dream. Very quick one. That's right, copyright strike. Suck it all up. Oh wait, if machine's here, okay, he's not here. If a machine was here, I wouldn't be able to complete it, but he's not here. Drift Rex got smashed. A little one. Oh, it's just you and me, Radical One. The supercar versus the cheat code. Beautiful. I would be ending stream here, but let's have some fun. The Beach Arcade Dream. Two, one, go. This was the race of the day after all, so we're gonna be having fun. He won that duel, didn't he? Oh, you got bashed out of the game, didn't you? They want this game to be the waste or race game Yet they nerfed wasting so hard because of the multiplayer. So if I want to play multiplayer, and I want to pick L King, and I want to smash all these men to bits, then by golly I'm going to do that. But no, we can't have that, can we? Don't go there. Did you ever jump that? You did, didn't you? He's taking too long. You. Wait, I got a checkpoint. Come here, monster boy. Someone needs to get wasted. Is everyone just trying for the repair hoop? That actually looks so hard the way Dr. Monster just spun around that corner as the song reset itself. He's just racing up a storm. Checkpoint. I remember back as a kid, like, Dr. Monster was basically the, like the boogeyman. What a legend. Because he was like, you know, he's like the final car to... He's the final car to unlock. So you only really see him at the final stages. And not only that, but he's like, he's so big, he's so fast. And if you see him, he's probably gonna smash you or zoom past you. No. Is he gonna win the race? He's in pieces right now. Excuse me? There we go. What's this guy doing? He's driving backwards. Excuse me? Can someone smash, please? Please. Oh, how is he taking this many hits? There we go. Now he should be in pieces, come on. Here we go. Ooh. The song just reset, and you know what? We're gonna let the replay play out and the song play out till we get the reset again, just so you can hear how glorious this song is. And this is the race of the day after one. I just beat again as well, King. This beautiful song reset is coming up again. Ooh. So clean. That transition is so clean. It's like the song never stops. That's how you can tell it's perfect. Zombie's back. Zombie, we were just finishing up. Because I'm finishing the stream now. 2 hours is quite quick actually. Much like the song itself, the game went by quite quickly. But I'm probably just it's hot today, even at night, so I'm probably just gonna sit back and just relax. Gio's not streaming. I guess that's also unfortunate. Either way, I want to finish the stream, finish my weekly Need for Madness game. And thank you all for staying around to chat. It's been wonderful. And I thank you all for being here. So we're almost at 2 hours and 10 minutes. Do I have air conditioning in this room? There is, yeah. And upstairs in my parents' room, but it doesn't really bother me that much, the heat. But yeah. Because it's dead of night or super early in the morning, we're not going to turn it on at this time. It'll mean having the window open, and we don't like the windows open at night for obvious reasons. We leave them closed. But aside from that, I will be coming off tonight. So thank you all, the three of you, for being super engaging tonight. I really enjoyed. I do these Tuesday night streams just to play a chill game, chat for the week. Gives me something to talk to. Gives me someone to talk to. Gives me something to talk about. Because I don't usually, outside of work, don't really talk to anyone. So yeah, thank you all, and good night.